Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your man, Small Guy Promotions, coming to you on Friday, October the 27th. And I just wanted to make a quick video message about not giving up and having motivation to try stuff. So check it out. You know, I'm in a constant struggle with trying to, stay in shape or get in shape. Not stay in shape. You got to be in shape to get it you got to get in shape to stay in shape. You know what I mean? But check it. So, I've been doing Jiu-Jitsu for about the past year, just over a year. And I recently decided that I was going to try to do more and really engulf myself into the lifestyle, of getting to the dojo and more than one time a week and actually participating and being active. So this past Tuesday, I felt really good. I went to the dojo and stretched out while my girls were doing wrestling and their jiu-jitsu class. And I said, you know what, man? I went prepared because I said all this time that I go and watch my girls in class, I'm just sitting there. So I said, you know what? I need to be more active. I'm not stretching enough at home and stuff to get flexible because flexibility and angles and things like that are a big part of jiu-jitsu. And I've been struggling with getting that flexibility. So Tuesday, I stretched while my girls were in class, trying to prepare my body for Wednesday. I was happy. I was glad that I took the initiative to do something more than what I was already doing. And Wednesday came and I was excited. I was like, yeah, class is about to go down. Let's get it. It hasn't been a struggle to get to class. When I first started, sometimes it was a struggle to go to class. I'd have doubts. I'd say early on in the morning I was going to go, and then later on I'd be like, I don't know. I'm tired from work. We always say half the battle is just getting there. So, I hadn't been struggling with that lately. I've been feeling good about going. I've been in the routine of going on Wednesday nights. And I went this past Wednesday, and while we were drilling, myself and a partner, I went to go for a move that they called Samurai. 10 Planet Jiu-Jitsu. That's, Sims Dojo. Let me give them a shout out as I'm telling this story. But, I don't know what happened. I just stretched my body awkwardly, a little too far, I guess. And, I felt my knee pop. Well, immediately I grabbed my knee and I'm laying on the mat. Oh man, how bad is this? I'm thinking, am I gonna be able to stand up? I don't know how bad it is. I've not had any knee issues before, and I was I'm getting older. Is it that? What is it? But there's a ton of people who are older than me who do martial arts and continue throughout life as a thing that they do. So the age really isn't an excuse. I don't know what it was, but I was just had all these thoughts going through my mind about man, what am I going to do? What if this is bad? What if I'm injured? I've had doing jiu-jitsu, you get used to walking around with little aches and pains, just stuff that happens. It's a part of it. You just got to work hard and push through it. And, this was something that I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to push through. I thought it was a little more serious than some of the other little aches and pains that I've had. So, and let me take you back really quick. 2012, I pulled my bicep, unrelated to jiu-jitsu, but I pulled my bicep, and at that time I was going to the gym quite often, probably 4 to 5 times a week, and I was walking around at probably 207 pounds. I had been trying to be healthy and had that going for me, and I pulled my bicep, and I found out that day that I was actually a human being that could be hurt. That's when my cotton candy world bubble was popped. It was bursted that day because I realized I was not Superman and that I can be hurt. So after that, I've never gone through actual depression, but finding out that I had to have surgery and having my arm in a sling for 3 months, that took all my mojo. Not being able to lift anything and get dressed myself sometimes, having to have help from my wife, and you kind of lose motivation. And I somehow told myself that my one part of my body, my arm, since my arm was injured, I couldn't get to the gym and I couldn't work out. And so I went back to my old ways and got out of shape, got back up to like 225, 230. Keep in mind, I am called Small Guy Promotions, so I'm only like, I'm just under 5'5". I'm not like a tall dude. So, 225, that's a lot of weight on a little frame. I mean, I'm a stocky dude, but that's still a lot of weight to be carrying around. So I kind of shelled up, man, and I went through this thing where I was just, I guess that was probably as depressed as I've ever been, close to it. And I just didn't have motivation to work out or anything. Like, I couldn't lift a can of green beans. Like, it was bad. Like, I had to start from negative, not even scratch, start from negative. So I lost all that motivation. So in my mind, when this knee thing happened, I was like, oh man, like that was just the arm before, like my leg. Like, I got to be able to walk around, man. Like, what happens if I can't walk around? And, I was kind of a little worried about it. I could walk around like later on in that class. So I knew it wasn't like horrible, but I was just like, could it be like a MCL type tear or something like that? I don't know. And, my forward and backward movement was okay. And I knew that waking up the next morning would tell me how bad it was. Like, if I couldn't get out of bed, then I would know that it was really bad or whatever, So Thursday morning came. I woke up. I could feel it all through the night. But I woke up and I was sore. I was stiff, but I could get out of bed. I was able to walk around and stuff yesterday, go up and down stairs. So I knew I was going to be okay. And today, when I woke up, I felt even better. Like, I can still feel my knee is not right, but I told myself that I was going to come to the gym. I'm not going to try to roll or anything like that at the dojo today, but I wanted to be active somehow, and that's just what it's about, man. Like, I actually came to the gym. I got on the treadmill and walked for 30 minutes, went in the room and did bear crawls for a couple minutes and push-ups and sit-ups, all the stuff to get my body right, to get back on the mats, because that's something that Jiu-Jitsu has done for me. It has made, I still have a long way to go as far as being mentally tough, but I think it has done a good job of helping me be more mentally tough with that type of stuff. I still need to get away, and I want this to be a message to people. Like, we got to get away from saying we can't, and giving up before we even start something. So that's like a part of it, man. Like, I think a lot of us talk ourselves out of stuff before we even give it a try, and I'm guilty of it. So I just want to say, man, don't talk yourself out of something before you try it. Like, just saying I can't do it or whatever, because you can. You just gotta give it a try. You never know what could happen. You could surprise yourself. I surprised myself today after I did all that stuff, the running around or the getting on the treadmill and the bear crawls, and I was jumping rope for like 3 minutes. And you know what, man? I ran around. I wanted to make sure, because I was having trouble with lateral movements, like turning to the right and stuff. It was on the outside of my right knee. So I ran around in a circle going to the right for 10 minutes, like nonstop, 10 minutes. I don't know if I've really done that before, but, I just told myself, let's do like 4 or 5 minutes. And I got to 5 minutes, and I was like, you know what? I can do more. So that's what I did, man. And I just feel good. So I don't want you to shortchange yourself. I need to stop shortchanging myself and give stuff a try, and just don't get down about things. Let bad things be motivation to keep you going. So this whole knee thing, I feel like I'll be back next week in the dojo rolling around. Hopefully the soreness will go down. I didn't have any swelling or bruising, so that was a plus. But I just felt moved to make a video and tell you, like, you can do it. You can surprise yourself. Give yourself more credit than you've been giving yourself if you have been struggling with that, because you never know, man. You might get out there and be like, oh man, I did that. Yeah. And it just is momentum. It builds up momentum for the next time. So that's my message for the day. Don't give up. Don't discredit yourself. You can do it. Just give it a shot. Stop saying I can't. Say I can until you, even if you actually can't do it, if you try, you still win. Like, and eventually, maybe if you keep trying to do whatever it is that you can't do at that time, you'll be able to do it. It's all about being better today than you were yesterday. So I feel like getting in here and making myself come to the gym, I did myself a solid, and I'm taking a step in the right direction. And I know a lot of people struggle getting into the gym, and just not the gym, just life in general, whether it's work or whatever it is. If you're struggling with something, don't count yourself out before you even get in the game, man. Like, why? You know, let other people count you out so you can show them, but don't count yourself out, man. And that's what it is. I feel good. I'm proud of myself. I feel happy. I'm on a high for the weekend. I'm about to go enjoy the evening. Happy Halloween, all you guys. And just have a great night. Peace out, y'all. Thank you. All right. Yeah.